Secret story of the A-10 mission to help Special Forces. During the OEF, one of the pilot units, Captain Mike Balz, carried out the Close Air Support (CAS) mission, which saved the lives of several members of the Special Forces, surrounded by Taliban snipers. The 103rd Combat Squadron (FS), which is now deactivated from the 111th Combat Wing (FW), has become one of the first squadrons to take part in the war against the enemy after the 9/11 attacks in 2001. Even his A-10 voluntarily was mobilized from the Willow Grove Joint Reserve Base to Kuwait to support Operation Southern Watch (OSW) in Iraq immediately after the attack on US land. Then they were deployed to Bagram, Afghanistan, where they were involved in Operation Enduring Freedom (OEF). While Balz and Wedge, his wingman, were flying around the mountains waiting for a task, they received a call from some guys on the ground needing CAS. The 10 men of the Special Forces were coming under fire by snipers from 3 or 4 directions. The 2 hog drivers located one of the snipers' position, and to confirm that it was the right building, Balz shot a rocket at it. Then Wedge, followed by fired about 200 rounds at the target, destroying the building.
I have the stand.
I'm gonna submit all of my cell phone photos for your system.
An hour and a half to get across the bridge.
Yeah, usually from like 5 o'clock until probably, I don't know, like 7:30 or so. Yeah, I feel like St. Pete is like definitely the place to live.
Oh, yeah.
While they performed 3 more passes to confirm the destruction of the enemy position, the Special Forces team began to take fire from another sniper hiding in a wadi 500 yards away from their position, as Balz explained to Neil Dunridge for his book A-10 Thunderbolt II. 21st Century Warthog. After dealing with him, more fire was coming from another wadi. Although I couldn't get eyes on, Wedge managed to fire a rocket, and once it was a confirmed location, we both rolled in to use the Go-8. At this point, they were taking more fire, but by now their helicopters were inbound to extract the team. I have to give all the credit to the helicopter crews, because when we told them the situation, their response was to basically shrug their shoulders and say they were coming in anyway. Right, double quotation mark. To help their helicopters, Balz dropped a bomb on a mountain just above the Taliban position. Thanks to this diversion, the enemies looked up and they didn't see the extraction of the Special Forces guys. But just as the Thunderbolts and the helicopters were returning to base, the Special Forces men discovered that they had forgotten one member of the team on the ground. Immediately Stock went back to the extraction location and he saw a man wandering around that location. He and Wedge performed a low pass to get a better look, but after a few moments they received the communication that the Special Forces had found their lost member. In fact, in all the confusion, they had miscounted how many personnel had returned to their helicopters and thought they were missing a man. As they departed, the two A-10s flew a daisy chain above their helicopters, That is stock explains as a maneuver where one aircraft will fly low in a circle around the helicopters while the wingman will fly higher circle observing a wider area. Right double quotation mark. After having returned from OEF, the 103rd FS Hogs returned in Iraq, this time to take part in Operation Iraqi Freedom, OIF. But despite the wing's best efforts, and its record of deployments in a short period of time, the last 103rd FS A-10s left Willow Grove on July 23, 2010 and the unit was deactivated on Mar 31, 2011.